for our webinar today. So before we start, I would like to remind everyone for some house rule. So first thing, please mute your speakers while the session is ongoing so that we can listen to the speakers clearly. And then please also turn off your video during the sessions for the stability of our network. And then if you have any burning questions or any questions, please feel free to drop your questions in the chat box. We'll address it during our Q&A sessions. Or alternatively, during our Q&A session after the talk, you can also unmute your speaker and then to ask questions live to the speakers. Yeah, and then at the end of our sessions, actually, we're going to have a group photo. By then, we will advise everybody to turn on your camera so that we can take a beautiful group photo together with our speaker today. Okay, so without further ado, let me introduce a little bit about our speaker today. So we are honored today to have Miss Patricia, currently who is a lecturer in sports science from UITM. She's also a certified coach, fat loss coach, from the American Council on Exercise and actively training the fitness of overweight and obese population as well. She's also a writer. So without further ado, I shall pass the floor to Miss Patricia.
Hello. Yes, thank you, Yenli, for the kind introduction. Hello, everyone. Yeah, hello. There's, I think, 30 of us, 30 plus, almost 40, yeah, Yenli? Yeah, let me share my slide. So, yeah, it's good to see everyone here, even though I cannot see. Oh, 70. All right. That's great. So, yeah, hopefully we can see in person in future, lah, because now I can only read your name. So, okay, where's my, all right. So I lost the slide, yeah. Sorry, yeah, let me go through it and view it for everyone. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's it. All right, so I lost it while I'm closing it right after just now. Okay. Yeah, here is it. So yes, can see the slide from my end and your end.
Slowly coming in. Okay, yes, okay. Can see.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, have you ever heard that if you want to lose weight, you should exercise in hot temperature so that the fat melts away? Or you have heard that if you stop exercising, the muscles turns into fat? Or that doing thousands of sit-ups per day can remove the belly fat? If yes, we are in the same boat. These are all myths, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I'm here to share how to lose the unwanted body fat, because no one wants the body fat, and then to debunk those myths. As Yanli has been introducing to you who I am, let me further it. I'm Patricia from UITM Sarawak, sports science lecturer. I am currently doing a research. It's like I get the results, the research on my thesis, PhD thesis on weight loss, obesity, and I include the element of psychology. The interesting part now is when we do exercise, we talk about fitness and weight loss. We have three elements: diet, exercise, and psychology. Okay, I've been joining the Bukan Soal Kurus in the past 2 years, joining Kevin Zahari and team when we're doing the virtual exercise program throughout the Malaysia. Okay, I used to be a physical trainer, personal trainer in the campus and also in Kuching. So yep, that's where I came across many clients and participants. They come out with some myths, they ask questions, then I come out with this book. It's been released in the previous 4 years. It's called 20 Mitos Naman Kesihatan, and it's still an ongoing myth. I like to collect it so that I can share with everyone what's the facts, or what can we explore and understand how do we deal with weight loss and fitness. Okay, I'm a music lover and also an introvert. I love to travel, right? So yes, what is exercise, ladies and gentlemen? I think most of us dealing with the trend nowadays. People are doing exercise with running activities, the jogging once a week, hit the gym, become a gym member. We have Zumba, we have dancing. Even me myself, I'm a spinning class lover. Yeah, I have transitioned myself from weight training activities. Now I'm going for spinning class. Exercise is actually activities that are planned and structured. That's the keyword. If it is planned and structured and it improves the physical fitness, is exercise. Sometimes we are using the term exercise and physical activity interchangeably. It is actually bodily movement that produced by the contraction of skeletal muscle. Anything that you do, you walk, climbing stairs, you do your work chores, you go for shopping, is part of physical activity. But both using energy. It's just that it has its similarity where the more active you are, the more calorie you burn, then the better you can manage your body weight. But exercise, it should be planned and structured. You didn't go for exercise for 2 minutes or 3 minutes. It should be like more than 30 minutes and well prepared by having a warm up and cooling down. That's the exercise, yeah? All right. So when we talk about weight loss, yeah, people are, if they are really concerned with the body weight issue, it's actually they have in two types. Okay, weight loss comes from voluntary or involuntary. When you talk of voluntary, we want it to happen. We control our diet by eating healthy and doing exercise. However, when is it involuntary, it comes from illness. Some people might confuse it, say, oh, I have weight loss from my fever, or it's not a good news. We don't want that to happen because it's unhealthy. And sometimes it happens due to some reason of your health. You are not that active, you take supplement or take drugs. So it happens not in a healthy way that I would like to say. Okay, so when we talk about healthy and fitness, we want it to happen voluntary. Okay. So why we are so obsessed with loss, me and you. Malaysians are obsessed with loss. We want to look good. We want to have that good figure on the scale because I think the contribution to it is the rising of obesity trend among Malaysians. I like data because some academics, yeah, in 2011, the NHMS survey, it shows that overweight obesity was 36.5%. So back in 2015, the population numbers has increased to almost half of the adults were obese and overweight. So what can we say? What happened in the near future? Now it's 2023. I think everyone's remember the COVID-19 lockdown. It make us more aware of our physical inactivity. So I think it could be contributing to this number. We don't know because the data doesn't come out yet. So World Obesity Federation predicted 41% of the country, our country, adult would be obese. Obese meaning that your BMI greater than 29 kilogram per meter square. Or if we're following the cut-off point of Asian, is greater than 27%. So that's the bad news if it's predicted this way. So what's the deal with why we're so obsessed, and then plus the number is keep increasing. Some of us might be in this category. So it increased the body image awareness amongst us due to the social media. You're projecting your image, the best pictures of you. So it is would likely to say you have that normal body weight category, but you see yourself as fat. The same goes to some of the, this happens in some of the very active population that they think that they are not good enough in terms of they want to have that kind of image, more masculine or more muscle mass, even though they are muscular enough or they're lean enough. So this is how the struggle of the body issue due to the trend. Okay. All right. So this is alarming, ladies and gentlemen. This is a simple math. I'm not sure how many of us here with that overweight or obese category, but let's do some math. If 2035 happens with the prediction, 41 of us are obese. That's so scary because we need to take action. So that's why up to this day, today, the lot of work have been done how to prevent or how to reduce this number, because it will influence many angle of the health sector, and also it can disturb our productivity as Malaysian. We have to have a very fit or healthy so that you can contribute more to your work, or you can be a better person in your setting. Okay, so let's talk about weight control. Yeah, weight control sounds easy if you look at this energy balance. if you consume energy and your energy expenditure is the same, so you can have a balanced weight, meaning that your weight won't lose or won't increase. But to gain weight, your energy consumed is greater than your energy expended. So weight loss, vice versa. Energy consumed is fewer than energy expended. It sounds easy, but when we talk about that, we have to have regular and adequate level of physical activity or exercise, plus a healthy diet, or very awareness in terms of what should you eat better, and then the choices of food that won't lead you to accidentally consume too many energy, then you is lesser than what you expended. So this is how we understand weight control. It sounds easy, but there's a lot of factors to be count in. Okay, so that's the way we talk about exercise. Then I'm more to exercise to understand some people when they are very active, they are super active, but they do not lose weight. So this is what's the thing that they are struggling. Why I do this but I do not lose weight? Why I perform this exercise but I still have that fat on my hip or my belly? So this is the thing that if we understand and how we can empower ourselves to manage it and to have a better body image issue, body image perception. Yeah. So let's go to the myth. This is the thing that some of the myths that I wrote in my book, and the list goes on. Okay, the first myth, let's debunk it. I think you are familiar with this. The first myth is weight loss equal to fat loss. Okay, let me clarify it. Weight loss refers to decrease in overall body weight, while fat loss is the reduction of body fat muscle. So this happen, the fat loss happen through exercise and diet and other lifestyle changes. But weight loss, it can happen due to loss of body fat muscle or water weight gain. So it's recommended to focus on this fat loss, because if it is too much on fat and then you didn't lose it, but you lose your muscle mass, so it's harmful for your own body. Okay, so how many body percentage that we should have? This is vary between male and female. So it's like if you're athletics, it should fall between range 6 to 13. For women, 14 to 20. But you are considered obese if the body fat percentage is greater than 25% for men and 32% and more for women. So this is how we understand. The number of body fat percentage should not be that much in our body. The percentage is, yeah, other than that, it should be your bone mass, your muscle mass, and also your water mass. Okay, so instead of losing weight, let's focus on losing fat. Okay, if you increase your muscle mass, then you will likely to have a smaller percentage of fat mass in your body. Okay, it's not the same actually. So this is where the body composition checking is comes in the picture. Okay, we can see, oh, this is my profile of body weight. So that when you have a greater muscle mass, then the fat mass is lesser, then it's good for your health. Don't worry about that. Okay, because yeah, I understand people are really concerned on the weighing scale, what they read on the when they step on the weighing scale, they say, hey, this is 65 kg, I want to reach 62. But we check, oh, your body fat percentage is just nice, you are in the fit category. So let's embrace that part, because you are still healthy. But you have to have concern if your body fat is 30 plus, if you're female or you're male 30 plus, yeah, that's considered obese. But your total body weight is in the normal BMI category. That's should you alert, should do something, because it means that the number of fat in the mass in the total body is too much compared to that rank of category. Okay. Second myth: muscles turns into fat. Hanya. And this is not true. That fat will replace muscle if you stop exercising. It's also absolutely not true, because fat cells and muscle cells are different structure and not interchangeable. Okay, what happened is actually, okay, when you're very active, you stop exercising, the muscle mass will reduce and the fat mass will be increasing due to your it could be influenced to the factor of you're not that active enough, active again yet, active more, and then it could increase the percentage, and then now it's like you are more look not that lean compared to when you are used to be active. Okay, this is not true. If you the body is made up of, if you are that muscle cell is the muscle cell, it's not going to be turned into fat cell. So this is the concern. I understand when this is the concern. So it's like, oh, don't stop exercise because you don't want our muscle that get into fat. It's like the awareness is they're too afraid, but don't worry, it won't happen that way. But if you control, if you have to maintain your exercise, make it at least the minimum requirement 3 times per week of aerobic exercise and 2 times per week for weight training, that will be fine. Okay, right, there's too much struggle on that. And the third one, I did train. I'm not my training program. Actually, when I do group exercise, I didn't really advertise it to target the women or female. No, but when it comes, there's a majority of them will be young adults who are female and also women. So it happens. They like to ask when I bring my load to the gym or to the group exercise. They will be afraid. They said, "Hey, lifting weight for women it's not good. It's that dangerous." They said, and will make big and bulky. They don't want to look like this. They said they claim that some if you do this, then you become like a man. No, no, no. It's dangerous. Okay, exercise is dangerous if you are doing it incorrectly. But with proper form, nothing is dangerous about lifting weight. Some of them talking about lifting weight like squat with the barbell and deadlift will make your apa ni female punya tu rahim jatuh. Oh my god, I don't know, I don't have the data on that yet, but it's not that dangerous. If you are doing it wrongly, of course it's dangerous for you. Anyone doing it, not only women, if the man doing it incorrectly, it's be dangerous. It is true that lifting heavy will promote hypertrophy, the muscle mass, and increase in size, but women will not bulk up like men because they have a different hormone profile. Okay, men have more testosterone, which promotes muscle growth. That's why when this is when I observe when I train the man versus a female, they tend to the men or the boys I call it, they tend to increase the muscle mass faster than female because of this hormone. I would like to say it's an advantage for the man, but not saying it's a disadvantage due to this uh, less hormone, but we can say don't worry, it will not make you big and bulky, but it make you lean and toning. The women love this. They say, I want to tone my tricep. How do I do that? I want to remove the waving. Okay, let's do some arm exercise, but focus on the major muscles so that it works. It sculpt you into a better look. Oh, they like it. But I think nowadays the trend, the women, I'm talking about women, saya wakil, they are moving towards, they want to look this lean and some energetic look, athletic look, even though they're not athletic. That's a good news. However, to look like this bodybuilder, it will take a longer years to become like one, or I think I bet they are injecting some supplement or drugs to get this look because it's not normal. So sorry to say, that's bodybuilding story to train bodybuilding is very much different with athletics and fitness because they violate some rules. I'm not going to talk on that, but that's the true thing. Don't worry, it makes you tone and it makes you very athletic look. So that's not a bad news to have one, right? So female, that's a good news for you. So the fourth myth, yeah, this is somewhat like most popular. Sit-up or crunches can lose belly fat. Not that easy to lose belly fat by doing crunches, like only focus on that crunches or sit up for one day. I'm doing it 20 reps, morning, afternoon, and night. What to jeka? I don't think it happen is at easy. Sit-ups are great for tightening your core, or it's good for your core strength, and it strengthens your abs muscle. That's the correct one, but it won't remove away the belly fat. Okay, belly fat burns by exercise diet again, ladies and gentlemen, because our fat in the body, it will be utilized as fuel once it's being needed by the body when you're doing exercise. If you exercise for 30 minutes, moderate intensity or high intensity, so the energy fuel should be comes from first from the glucose, and then when the glucose deplete, it turns it search for the glycogen. Glycogen is the glucose family. Then when it's still need energy for that exercise, very intense and very high intensity. So now the fat comes in. That's where it being utilized to the energy fuel during the exercise. So exercise is very tricky because it's not only you doing it for 10 minutes or 20 minutes. It's the principles of it, the intensity, the heart rate, the load you lift, and then how long you spend for the interval or active rest. That's the element or the recipe of one training program, 1 day training program. So diet, yeah, I think some of you are very familiar. Low fat diet, low simple sugar. They could promote using fat as energy fuel. That indirectly, in the long run, it should lose the belly fat. So that's how it works. It's not easy, but if you understand, we can empower ourselves how to target that belly fat, because the abs muscle is the most popular part. I don't know, because it is trend. We have to admit it, because it look good if you have very small belly, very muscular, the abs appear, the six pack, things like that. Okay, so yes, that's the fourth myth, and many more myths, I guess. So if you have a question, you put in the chat box, then I can entertain. There's a lot of myths that I still collecting it up to today. So I hope it's interesting, right? Okay, so yes, as those who are freelancer trainer, I do receive frequently asked questions, and I have the answer. These are all based on my experience, of course, based on my the answer will be based on my knowledge in exercise and science. Okay, right. Let's take a look at first one. How to overcome a weight loss plateau. So weight loss plateau is where the condition where when you exercise, your target is to lose some weight. Hopefully, it's a fat loss. Then at some point, it's stagnant. Ayo, this thing, when the exercise program I organize like 6 weeks, you familiar with 6 weeks, right? 8 weeks, like 2 months. We always put that number in our program. But when they hit 6 weeks, they want to go on their own. They say it's plateau, coach. I cannot do it anymore. I didn't see any loss in the weighing scale. Why? So this is very demotivating. They said. So I explain it could be, okay, it could be, and we do a body composition analysis by using the reliable machine, of course. It can be explained by muscle gain, okay, or undigested food and the instabilities in body water. But it's not always a bad news. The plateau, weight loss plateau is not always the bad news, because you gain more muscle, they gain inch loss. That's the best part. They said they can wear the same shirt they wore in last 2 or 3 years. They maintain the body size, the waist circumference, more muscle gain with gradual fat loss, and you increase metabolism rate and body fat reduction, of course, and improve glycemic control, resting blood pressure reduce and improve blood lipid profiles, increase physical function. They can do works more longer, or they can be feel less tired compared to previous time. They are not that active or not that engaging in any exercise or any weight training or any gym exercise. And mental health improve, we can say, because the element of weight loss journey is a fitness or weight loss journey, is that when you have embarked it, I can say you cannot stop, or just okay. I reduce 50 kg. Then I saw a side. I should get back to my normal routine. No, it doesn't happen that way. It's a process that is a lifestyle that you have to sustain and maintain if you want to have a better quality of life. So that's where we said weight loss plateau is not that bad news. It's just that if you really want to lose weight, you still see you are not in the body weight category, that healthy one, or body fat per se is still not reducing up to the acceptable range. Okay, now I'm talking about how to overcome. All right, then this is where I do with my participant. I said, let's do some variation of exercise. Okay, if you're now doing the interval training, let's try aerobic training, meaning that you jog for 1 hour, 15 minutes to 1 hour. We vary the exercise, because the body is very smart. When it has been accustomed with that kind of the exercise, it knows what to do. or it becomes the okay, this is what Patricia do. I can manage it. Nothing happen. No weight loss happen. The calories become balanced. You know, the what you expend is same as what you consume. It's something like that. The body is tackling on how to handle the stimulus come from the exercise. So that's why the trend of exercise nowadays is a lot of them. Just try. Okay. I remember during the previous years we are more on the population. They are trying out all the different resources of outdoor recreation. They are more cycling, outdoor cycling happens, hiking. So you should vary exercise. So I would like to suggest, if you have been doing this the same exercise for 2 weeks, or sorry, 2 months or 3 months, that you plateau, try go and have some different exercise so that it receive different response to that. Okay, so hopefully the weight loss happen lah, and then you reach your healthy body weight category and healthy body fat percentage. This is like that. Okay. And the second one, favorite answer question, exercise trend. This one, Tabata, HIIT, CrossFit for fat burning. Which one? Which one is the best? Which one is the best for fat burning? Actually, is all of these that mentioned is a version of interval training exercise. Interval training exercise becomes a highlight because there's an issue of, this is a problem statement even the research. It's that if you're spending too long, 1 hour, 60 minutes of exercise up to 2 hours, juga tahu, it's very consuming. I don't have time for that. So the scientists or the exercise scientists, they do a research, then we try experimental, say, oh, interval training is can help to solve that problem. It's very short, very high intense, but benefits is the same with the longer duration of exercise aerobically. So this is where the variety of way how to make it works. If Tabata, if you're familiar, is 20 seconds of active exercise and then followed by 10 seconds of active rest at consecutive stages, not stages, at exercises. So it's manipulating the timer. Very interesting. I like it because I can hear the music, then I stop, and I start again. And the participant really easy to follow because we're not calculating the repetition. And same goes to CrossFit. It's a name. I think it's a brand. They'll give it. They include the element of functional exercise with all the barbell jumping, lifting weight plus with the aerobic. So it's to increase the heart rate to maximum to their maximum rate. So when it's able to reach moderate to high intensity, up to 30 to 60 minutes, is able to burn fat. So this is what I can say is variation of interval training exercise. All of it can you try. Okay, because the preference, we talk about what's the preference of your exercise. Some of the individual, they didn't really like weight training, but they want to lose weight, so they go for aerobic. So they can try Tabata without lifting weight, only sprinting for 20 seconds, then they walk for 10 seconds, then sprint again for 20 seconds. It's based on the preference, but all the fat can be burned. We get back to the point that I shared just now. To burn fat, there's stages. First, glucose burning for energy, and then glycogen, and then fat burning. But the duration must be 30 to 30 minutes and above with moderate or intense activity. Okay, the more intense it is, the best it is to use the fat as fuel. That's how it works. So when I talk to my participants, oh, okay, I have to use very simple terms to make them understand, because when they don't understand, they are really sad and demotivated to do it. Why I have to do it? Because I don't see anything. I don't see the benefit. So if they understand, they will try to go towards it and empower themselves to exercise more. Okay, my BMI is normal or underweight. The third favorite answer question. But why my body fat percentage is high? What should I do? BMI is somewhat like the simplest way to see the body weight category, because it only takes accounts height and weight. It does not differentiate between muscle mass and body fat. Okay, high body fat should focus on losing fat and building muscles. That's where when this person concerned on this, they would like to let's monitor our body composition. Let's see the results of your body composition. If it is truly high, then I would like to suggest let's try weight training, because weight training improves your muscle mass. When you improve muscle mass, you increase your metabolism rate, so the fat burning can happen lah, things like that. So that's why my suggestion. Uh, not all individual, when they say, oh, I have a small figure, a petite one, I think I'm that good enough, my size, my waist circumference is between the one that I think is, it can be maintained for many years because I want to wear the same jeans size. But when they look at it, I don't like lah. My body fat is too high. I'm concerned. So I would like to suggest lose body fat by doing weight training. Then you can have a healthy thing, and let's do exercise more structured one so that you can see the difference. Okay. Right, so that's the thing lah. That's concern of the participants of mine. Okay, what is the most effective exercise for weight loss? This is the most effective because the trend, the participants. I like to share my experience. Yeah. They want to lose weight, but they want us to give. It's like subscribe with me with exercise so that I can lose weight. Okay, if it is a pill, exercise pill, I would like to give. Okay, ni pill Tabata today. This is the pill for HIT, but this doesn't work that way. So it's a thing that it should be a long term. Weight loss journey, fitness journey is a long term, it's not short term. Then I can say the one that you can sustain over the long term. If you are more prone doing aerobic training, aka cycling, running, jogging for many miles, you go for that. But you need to know to understand it's not happens once a week. Plan and structured exercise. The minimum you can do 3 times per week, 2 times per week, but including the recovery days, because it should be very, very active to see the weight loss happen. Okay, because it's always up to you. Okay, if you are your preference is weight training, just go for weight training, a serious one. Commit to it and see how we can see the weight loss. And if you really like your heart rate pumping throughout the exercise, just stick to it and commit to it. Because I would like to say no one size fits all. It doesn't happen that exercise is to lose weight and then I have to commit to that only. And if you are a swimmer, then swimming only. So it doesn't happen that way, because the most challenge part in weight management, weight control, is to sustain it. The individual will be demotivated if they bounce back. That's that's the bad news. So in the research that I did in my PhD, the bouncing is always an issue for this population. They have tried out many recipe for weight loss. They try out supplement. They try out eating I would like to say food replacement, things like that. I don't comment on that. But they try everything. They try going for the gym. They try Zumba, but they said that it's ups and down. It's disturbing. I don't want this to happen to me. I want to have a normal body. I want to wear that shirt. I want to wear that color. The color always black for me. So that's a struggle, a psychological struggle. They say, okay, let's focus on to change your behavior. Change the way you think. Okay, you have to ensure that whatever they do, whatever the participants do is due to their own decision. If you want to maintain, to commit, that's where you have to go. And also the diet lah, because the diet practice among Malaysians is very, very hard to to comment lah. Like what I mean. We have a lot of food in our plate. It's very nice. Okay, then 24 hours restaurant, things like that. So whatever you can commit is sustainable over the long term. That's the most effective for your fitness or weight loss journey. And please ensure that you expend more calories than the energy that you consume or the food that you consume. Okay. So yes, that's the favorite answer question, fitness question, based on my, I have collected, I gathered it from a long years, not that long, but still it's something that I really look forward to, because I want to help and I want to see these people not only struggling on what they eat or struggling on what to do their side knowledge, and one is the psychological intervention, that three element. Okay. Uh, I have prepared strength exercises because to see ataupun to understand how do we target muscles that to get the muscles to be working out. This is lower body muscles. How I this is barbell squat, deadlift. I think it's popular because it's very engaging. You are challenging your posture. You know, it's good for your butt, the butt, the quadricep, and also the lower limb. Okay, yeah. Oh, so whenever I introduce exercise, I will introduce how to do barbell, how to do squat in the body weight. I'll show you the video later on. Okay, and then the deadlift. This is the best to improve your posture and to improve your body balance. Okay, but should you start with the simplest one? Don't simply try the barbell because it's somewhat like um, you need to well train how to use this free weight exercise. Okay, so this is also lower body muscles. Our friend single leg lunges with dumbbell and side lunges also works the same muscle, the inner thigh and outer thigh. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is the exercise. A very challenging one because it needs you to move side to side and then away from your body. Very challenging, but interesting to work the lower body muscles, your glutes, quads, and hamstring. Okay, this is upper body muscles. The most popular is these two because the first leg pull down, it works the back muscles. So whenever you want to look at your aesthetic wise, to build that muscle, to remove like unwanted shape, so not unwanted shape, just to tone it. So this is the exercise. And the chest press is the same with push up, just with flat. Okay, as you gain your strength, you can try more challenge one with the dumbbell, and also can use the barbell for the bench press. Yeah. Okay, back muscle and chest muscle. It works the bicep and tricep because the secondary muscle is smaller muscle, so we can tone the muscle group on the upper body. If you want to remove the triceps, I mean that this lower arm, it's best to include this exercise. At least it works together with you building your back or you building your chest and you building your arm muscle. Okay, so that's a leg pull down. Most gym available for leg pull down. So yes, if you have flat, have load, then you can do chest press. Okay, so yeah, that's the gym exercise, upper and lower body, and with these are some of it. We have a lot more, but this is simplest one. So I have I have my collection on the body weight exercise for squat, the variation of it. Also targeting lower body. If you want to start doing squat, you try the body weight first. Then you can use a bottle, simple home equipment. If you don't have dumbbells, as you progress, then you gain the balance. You can try out something heavier. Okay. Okay. That squat, and then my upper body, simple one. Home, targeting the chest muscle. Complement to the chest press just now. I'm using chair, decline push-ups. This one's in incline. Anything that at home can be utilized. fit at home. Okay, tricep dip. For those who want to tone your lower arm. Okay, and dumbbell exercise variation. Again, oh, a bit. Okay, so the popular exercise, the core or abs. So this is a version that I would like to share only with body weight and simple equipment. Yeah. Okay, that's my sharing on the type of exercise that you can target for lower body, upper body, and also the core, the abs muscle. So what I can say, start small and progress. If you have start, then should you progress to a more fitter or more load that you can lift, more longer duration you can do, and always target 10 kilometers. Sorry, 10,000 steps per day, because if you reach it, then you can declare yourself physically active. And moderate intensity of exercise of 150 minutes per week is consists of 2 to 3 sessions per week. Remember, exercise should be structured and planned. Okay, if you are having a structured one, 3 sessions per week is just nice enough. Okay, considering the recovery days, right? If you have start to walk, then you jog, running, and then sing, you should progress in this way. Try out something that you haven't tried to see some changes in the number or changes in the strength that you gain as long as you move forward, because fitness is a journey, not a destination. You must continue it for the rest of your life. It's a good news because now it's part of our life. So ladies and gentlemen, take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live in. I'm Patricia from UTS Sarawak. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Miss Patricia. Thanks for the sessions. Very engaging. It's very interesting also with all the knowledge sharing and your expert sharing just now. Very interesting. Yes. So yeah, so we have few questions from the participants in the chat box, which I will also help to read out for you. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure,
I
sure.
believe that this participant, maybe she joined slightly later. She's asking about what is the ideal body fat percent for men and women. Do you mind to also reshare back the slide that you show,
Yeah, yeah.
percent body fat? Perhaps they can also capture it for their reference.
Okay, sure. Let me. Okay. So it should be in which slide, yeah? Let me tarik balik. It's the earliest slide. Okay, this one.
Yeah, yes.
So yes, Kylie, this is the ideal body fat for men and women. All right. So if it is in fitness category, for women is 21 to 24%. It's 20%, somewhat like that. For men, it's different, 14 to 17. Because why men and women have a different range of ideal body fat percentage? Because female we need more numbers because it deals with our hormone, you know, our body shape also different, so we need that amount for our own for our uses as women lah. But if you're athletes, you know, this number is very important for you to target. Athletes, I'm talking about those are very the elite athletes. They need this number. They need to not more or have a greater body fat than this because it might influence or disturb their performance. This is talking about sports performance. Okay, the same goes to fitness. But I would like my students are most likely athletes. They really take care of this because if it is increasing or increase in the fat percentage, it will influence their speed performance, you know, jumping performance. You don't want that to disturb their sports. Okay, but it's individual like us, a general population, at least you can target for average and below. Okay, because we are not that athletics. Our daily life not require us to perform or to compete. So don't think too much on to target for the essential fat. There's very low percentage of body fat. I don't think it's that low enough is good for your health. So we try to at least target the fitness level or average, just nice to make it, you know, a healthy range. Okay, obese is a big no. Then we should take action. Yeah, that's the story about ideal body fat percentage. So should we check our body composition regularly so that we know, oh, there we are healthy, we should take action. Okay, all right. I think that's the answer for that, Yanli.
Yes. Thank you, Miss. Thank you for addressing the first questions. And then we also have another questions from Mr. Calvin. He's asking about burning fat. For burning fat, the heart rate zone that need to go is he's referring to zone 2. I'm not sure what's zone 2, but he needs some advice for the heart rate zone.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the zone 2. Okay. Now we're talking about fitness watch. I try to make it technology related. If you have fitness watch, then you go for exercise. So if it is in the fat burning zone, you're good to go. Fat burning zone heart rate reach when your heart rate is at your sub-maximal intensity. So sub-maximal intensity, talk about the mathematics, yeah? Sub-maximal intensity is 80% from your heart rate maximum. So if your exercise has reached that 80%, 85% and above heart rate maximum, you're in the fat zone category. So that's the best zone for your fat burning. If you doesn't reach that that heart rate zone, you're still at, you know, like exercising or aerobic zone. It doesn't really utilizing fat for energy fuel. It's still utilizing the glycogen and glucose or the food that you just eat just now, especially the sugar. Okay, so that's why we have to understand how high is the heart to reach based on heart rate maximum. Even more, your heart rate maximum is based on your age, 20 minus age. The older you get, the lower the heart rate maximum you have lah. So that's the mathematics we understand. So when I talk about technology, it's more related because we have a smartwatch to refer. When I say, oh, okay, I'm a zone green zone. My watch green zone is fat burning. Okay, I have to ensure that I'm in the green zone for this 30 minutes or 1 hour. So I'm doing my fat burning. That's how we tackle it to reach the heart rate towards that zone. Yes. That's the answer for that, Kelvin. Yeah, we don't want our exercise to lose. That to be away. Just I'm doing exercise. Just my heart rate is not that reach some maximum. Kira rugi. I understand because your time is goal. Yeah, when we exercise, we want to achieve something, especially fat burning. All right, so that's the answer, Yeli. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Calvin. Hope that answered your questions. Well, we also have other participants who text me personally. So the questions goes in, what is the workout recommended for women in the age of 40 to 50? Is there any specific workout for women in the age of 40 to 50?
if you age 40 to 50, you're not that old. If you are really an active person, because 40 years old, they have two categories. Any age, it has two categories. You're sedentary or you're active with that age. If you're 40 years old, I think it's a mid-age, yeah? Middle age. Okay, okay. Again, nearly, what's the suitable, what's the question just now?
Sorry. Okay, I repeat myself. The question is, what is the
Mm,
what is the workout recommended for women
mm.
aged 40 to 50?
Okay, let's try to assume this not this population is general one. When you talk about 40 to 50, the female have lose their muscle mass, bone mass a bit, should take care greater on their health, unlike during their younger years. So recommended, I would like to say, let's combine the two, yeah, the aerobic exercise, the running, jogging, cycling, plus weight training. Because weight training, I'm not that biased to weight training because weight training can do both. It can helps you to increase bone mass, plus increase muscle mass, plus increase metabolism rate. So you can control your body weight, and also you can at least reverse the aging factor. Female are very sensitive because the older we get, the more concern we should take on our health. You have to really be aware. I understand that part. So please do combine these two types of training, weight training plus the aerobic training. Yeah, that's my suggestion.
Thank you,
Oh,
Miss
okay.
Patricia. Hope that
Oh, yeah.
answered the questions for all the participants. So in other words, it has to be a combination of aerobic and also weight training.
Mm, yeah.
Okay, very good. So just now, Miss Patricia also shared a lot of interesting videos. I
Mm.
wonder where can the participant, if let's say they were to relook back into the videos, right? Where can they find the videos, Miss Patricia?
Oh, yeah, yeah. You want to see the video? I have it in my YouTube. I used to be a YouTuber, but due to physical classes, I'm not YouTuber anymore. I will upload in my YouTube. Some of it is still new, especially the gym exercises now. I will upload in my channel, Patricia Pitil. So it's always there for you to view. Hopefully it helps, especially how to do it correctly. Because there's a lot of concern, there's a lot of things you should do to ensure it's correct. How correct is correct? That's the part that we unsure, right? The locking the back, the knee should not exceed the toe, the breathing technique, how to ensure your facing forward, chest up. So there's a very specific attention that you should focus on when doing the exercise. Yeah. So yes, that's the answer.
Thank you. Thank you. So they can
Mm,
find it in the YouTube channel for Miss Patricia.
mm.
Okay, we have another two more questions. Hope that's okay for you before
Okay.
we close up. Yeah, so there's one question from Muhammad Nizam. So the question is it okay to do dumbbell weightlifting 10 kg and 15 kg every day? Do I need to take rest?
I have a question to that too, because when they come up with question, I have question. Uh, Many question. First, how many exercise you do for that load? If you have 8 exercise for 10 kg, so we need to see if okay, this is the if it is a structured and planned exercise, 10 kg and 15 kg every day should be fine if you are that regular. Weightlifters, weight training, gym goer or gym rat, they call it. If you are really well trained, you can go every day because your body can recover fast. If you're not that well conditioned or well trained individual, just a recreational, I would like to suggest you should have recovery days. For instance, Monday you hit the gym for total body. You hit the 10 kg of squat, 10 kg or 15 kg of squat, or 10 kg of bench press. Let yourself to recover at least 48 hours. Then you jump into the next session. Recovery days is very important for those want to maintain their health or maintain their fitness. Our body need to replenish back the glycogen loss to repair the muscles tear due to the weight training stimulus. So that's the thing that we should understand. But if you are well trained, some of the gym rat today they do upper body muscle. Tomorrow they do lower body. Even they split their training to some muscle. It's very crazy about it. Okay. Every day, okay. If you are well trained because your body has smart to recover fast. But if not that regular, I suggest do have recovery days, at least 1 day or two, because you can know it yourself when you hit the gym. After that, if you're sore, if the soreness doesn't go away, just rest for 2 days, and then until you feel okay, the soreness not there yet, and not there anymore, then you go for the next session. Okay, should take rest. That's the two question, two answer for the two situation. Yeah, thank you, Yanli.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Mm.
Hope that answered your questions, Asnita. Yeah, and then we have also final question, but I'm not sure whether it's that okay for you to answer. The question sounds like this: How do we manually calculate the body fat percentage?
Wish to know in
Technology.
what category? No, we don't. We don't have
Technology.
manual. Yeah, only technology. Because okay, BMI is simple, weight and height. Body fat percentage is the internal content of your body should
Yeah.
be using the analyzer. Yep.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
agree with you.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss. So we have now closed our Q&A session. Thank you, Miss Patricia, for the enlightening session for all of us. I hope that this session can benefit all of us who attended the session today. And the session is actually recorded as well for those who didn't manage to join us on time today. So before we close off the session, I would like to ask everybody to please turn on your camera so that we can take a group photo together with our speaker. Miss Patricia, do you mind to also unshare your screen?
Oh, I didn't unshare my. Susah ni teknologi.
Tak apa.
How do you do that? Is it still appear?
It's still there. Yeah, it's gone already. Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Tunggu sekejap ya, 1 more minute ya.
Okay.
Some of them.
Hello everyone. So everyone is at their workplace. I can see office files for Mr. Sharel, and a good view from and the exit door. Madam Juliana.
Okay.
Hello. So yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. We have 4 pages, so 1 more minute, yeah? Yeah, 4 pages because there are about a lot of us here. Yeah.
Yeah, hello from Sarawak.
C'est黑色的。大概有拍到一些。
Ada gambar aku ke weh?
What happened? Yeli, banyak lagi ke? What happened? Oh, 8 pages, is it? It's okay. I will
4
post.
pages, sorry ya.
Okay.
Sebab kita punya network macam slow sikit. That's why
Alright.
the picture that load right, sekejap macam gelap saja.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 more minute lah. Sorry ya.
It's
Okay, we have done with the photo taking session. Thank you very much. And thank you for your time. Thank you for your precious time as well, Miss Patricia. And thanks everyone for the participations and your questions. Thank you very much. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
是拍到一些黑色的动作吗？是我们的这个是别网红给你，直接是有拍到一些。我不是的，我不看。